What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the monthly manifestation for the month of August. Okay, remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so you guys, hopefully are soon getting familiar with the monthly manifestations that I have here on the channel. Okay, um, August is upon us, and as promised, new moon is actually coming up. Okay, on the 28th. Okay, so per usual, I like to get the monthly manifestations out before the new moon. Okay, of course, if you're not familiar and this is your first one that you're coming into, the monthly manifestations are here to help you manifest whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, okay? As far as personal goals, material goals, whatever the case may be, okay? This is a collective reading, okay? It's not sign specific. If a particular sign comes up, I will let you guys know within the reading, okay? We only use one deck, the Moonology deck, okay? And that's all that we need. I do have some tidbits for you for the month ahead, okay? So, the monthly manifestations are based upon moon phases, okay? Each phase has something particular in it. The new moon, okay, which coming up, like I said, on July 28th, okay, is for you to set your intentions, okay, in reference to a goal, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, okay? That is when you should start, all right? This is to help keep you organized and moving forward and staying motivated to get to your goal, okay? The first quarter moon, which is the next phase, is the one where it's like a halfway point, okay? It's like a progress report, where you take the time to kind of reevaluate your progress or see how far you've come along, okay, in attaining your goal, okay? After that, you have the full moon, okay? I normally do not mention the last quarter moon. There is another phase in there, last quarter moon, but I do not count that phase. I automatically jump over it and go to the full moon, because by full moon, you should have either achieved your goal or be close to achieving it, okay? Those are the phases, okay? So no matter what it is, okay, no matter what it is, personal, material, emotional, whatever, no matter how small, if it's to lose weight, whatever your case may be, okay, those moon phases will help guide you, okay, to get to your goal. All right, so let's talk about some dates. Okay, this is your little tidbit section before we get into the deck. Okay, um, I've already pre-shuffled the deck. However, I will shuffle it again before we get started. Okay, so that being said, like we were talking about, the new moon is on the 28th of this month, July. Okay, so today is the 26th. Okay, today is the 26th. Yes, I had to make sure I was telling you the right date, because sometimes I don't be remembering my days, y'all. I just get up and go. Okay, I know when Saturday gets here, and that's sometimes all I need to know. Okay, but nonetheless, because I live for my weekends. New moon on July 28th was the time for you to release anything that was burdening you, because it was blocking you or is blocking you from your fullest potential, from reaching your fullest potential. By all means, you can take the time. If you're coming in on August and you want to check out July, go and check out July. You can also go check out all the previous months. But if you want to just be like kind of current, you can go and just watch July's monthly manifestation, okay? But new moon on the 28th is where you are to create that new goal for yourself, which in the month of July is about releasing any burdens, okay? Also, for the first time in July, I mentioned last quarter moon because for some of the signs or for some of the collective, shadow work needed to be done, and you cannot keep neglecting things from your past, okay? You possibly have been living through or going through some type of toxic karmic energy, okay, that needs to be released, okay? And that is shadow work. By all means, we talk about it a little bit in the July monthly manifestation, but you can feel free to go to that reading and watch that. We talk about it a little bit, but do your research about it, okay? So that is, your notes for July. There's a reason why I do this, because it's before the month of August, okay? The way these months are working with the new moons is like we have a new moon at the end of every month before the next month, okay? And so that means there's reoccurring energy going in to the next month, okay? That there's something that you need to get rid of, okay? Primarily emotionally, okay? For some, it's emotional. For others, it's something physical, okay? Like a project that you keep putting off, okay? You keep getting this chance right now to get it done, okay? Because the new moon keeps starting before the next month, okay? And it keeps going like that, and will keep going like that until about, I believe, November is the last time that it'll do it, and then it will switch up, okay? So, for the month of August, August 5th, okay? August 5th is the first quarter moon, okay? Now, mind you, July 28th is the new moon. That means set your new intentions and goals before going into August, okay? When you get to the first quarter moon on the 5th in August, you should be at a progress point of your goal, okay? Whatever it is. If it's emotional, and let's say you want to start, as far as your mental health is concerned, you want to start getting some of that off of you. Maybe your goal is to find a therapist, okay, that you can talk to, okay? If you have insurance, of course, you want to find somebody who's in your network, things like that, okay? Sometimes it takes time to find the right therapist for you, okay? And so that's a process. You have to get a list of therapists. There may be certain criteria that you have for that therapist, okay? By the 5th, you need to have a list of therapists for yourself, okay? You need to be narrowing it down to who you think you would be comfortable with, okay? And then by the full moon on the 11th, you should have found a therapist, okay? That's just an example, okay? Some of you may be doing that, okay? And I applaud you for it, as I am an advocate of therapy, okay? But here are some tidbits about the first quarter moon, okay? On the 5th, I need you guys to consider, did you remove or address your burdens on the 28th of July, new moon, okay? Did you address or release or remove those burdens, okay? What is it that you want to achieve, okay, by the first quarter moon, okay? I need you to think about it, okay? And the reason why, and normally, yes, that should be considered on the new moon, but I need you to readdress it on the 5th, okay? Because it's not just about August that you need to set an intention for yourself. It's talking about setting an intention for yourself moving forward, okay? Because we have the fall coming up, okay? A new season, okay? A new phase of your life, okay? That is happening right now, okay? So it's time to get motivated and have faith in yourself, okay? That is your intention, okay, for the 5th of August. On the 11th is a full Sturgeon Moon, okay? The full Sturgeon Moon, I want you to take the opportunity to charge your crystals, okay, either during the day on the 11th, okay, let's say you're headed out to work or something, or if you're not at work but you're at home, maybe you put your crystals in during the daytime in a windowsill somewhere where they can be seen by the sun and the moon, okay. Give them time to actually charge for the full day going into the next day, okay. You want that energy because it is going to be a very powerful day on August 11th. Okay? Reason why it's going to be powerful is it's a massive ascension. Okay? For those of you who want to come out of the dark and into the light, and as far as emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, okay? You have the 8th month, which is talking about balance, okay? 8 is talking about balancing yourself, okay? 11 is talking about enlightenment, okay? You put those two numbers together and add them together, 8 and 11 equals out to 10, okay? An awakening happening, okay? Break that down. 8 plus 1 equals 10, okay? That's how we're doing this. All right. That's where the massive ascension comes in. This is about spirituality. Okay. So with those that are highly spiritual, okay, and I'm talking about maybe intermediate to advanced, you're going to go through a massive ascension if you really pay attention. Okay. If you also pay attention, if you're not spiritual, let's say you're a novice into intermediate, okay, you have to also consider that if you take that whole day, 8 plus 1 plus 20, 22 equals out to 25. Break that down to 5 plus 2 equals 7. Willpower, okay, inner strength, okay, to move forward, to be the person you were meant to be, okay? Be strong enough to conquer any obstacles. Be grateful for what you have in your process in life is the purpose of the full Sturgeon Moon, okay? This is the last super moon of the year, okay? Because it's massive, okay? That 8/11 is going to be a very significant day for a lot of people, and you may feel kind of weird that day. There may be some epiphanies that just come up in the middle of the day that you're not even thinking about it. You could be just brushing your teeth and something comes to mind, okay? So pay attention to your thoughts that day, okay? You are going to possibly feel something, okay? Something should be felt within the collective, all right? So then on 8/27 is another new moon before we go into September, okay? That is the day where I want you guys to start moving forward from that day, not just on the 27th, but moving forward. Practice positive affirmations. By that time, your shadow self should be gone, okay? Meaning there should be no dark thoughts, there should be no negative energy. It should be nothing but positive energy and an ascension spiritually within you, okay? It's time to hit the restart button, okay, for your personal growth or a project, okay? Stop putting it off, stop procrastinating, and get it done. Whatever it is that you're working on, okay? There should be no more excuses anymore, okay? It's time for you to heal from your past traumas, or you should be healed from your past traumas. Like I said before, any toxic, karmic energy should be removed from you, okay? And that should have been done on the 20th, okay, of July, okay? That was during the last quarter moon. Be your best self moving forward, okay? Moving forward, You should only be in the highest regard with your higher self, okay? Spiritually, mentally, physically, okay? You should be centered and ready to move forward and start chasing those goals, chasing those dreams, and being a better version of yourself, okay? That's what we focus on here on my channel, okay? To become a better version of yourself than you were yesterday, okay? So those are the things that I want you to work on and consider for the month of August. So that being said, you know what time it is. It's time for us to go ahead and get into this reading. All right, we're already at 15 and a half, but those are, that's how I've decided to start off these readings, okay, whenever I do them. So I hope whenever you do come across these that they are helpful to you, whenever they are, you know, energetically guided, you know, put in your energy, okay? But it is great for you to watch these before you watch your readings, okay? It is to help you cleanse the energy, is to help you prepare for the month, okay? So that way the readings can go a little bit smoother, if possible, and for me, okay? It does help me when the energy is cleansed, all right? That's why I take my break in between after I handle all the signs for the month, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to lay out 3 cards, one from the top, which is for the new moon, okay? One from the bottom is for the first quarter moon, okay? And then one energetically from the middle I feel like we're gonna go here with it, is for the new moon, okay? I mean, not new moon, full moon, sorry. This is for the full moon. And then we will look at the bottom of the deck, okay, for the final outcome, all right? So each one of these cards, we're going to ask a question, okay? And it's in regards to what each phase is for, like I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, okay, at the beginning of the video. So let's get started with the new moon. What should be the mindset towards your intention or goal for the new moon, okay? You are very close to achieving your goal, okay? You are very close to achieving your goal when it comes to the new moon, okay? In this instance, this card coming up is telling me that when you are on that 28th, okay? This is in reference to the 28th new moon of July before we head into August, okay? This is telling me that you are already, for some of you, you have already attained your goal, okay? Or you are getting close to attaining it, all right? There could also just be the goal of finally setting a goal for yourself, okay? If you're just coming into this, okay? Maybe you're coming into this reading already with a mindset of what you need to do, wanting to change for the better, okay? Whatever that may be for you. You're that much closer to attaining the goal because you are taking the time to actually make and take the initiative to do better for yourself and want better for yourself. That in itself is getting you closer to achieving your goal, okay? Just small little baby steps, okay? Let's get into this next placement of the first quarter moon. Will or have you made any progress, okay? Remember, first quarter moon is your progress point, okay? Have or will you make any progress? Expect powerful change Expect powerful change. I love it. And look at the bottom where it says new moon eclipse. Okay. I don't focus too much on these cards in reference to the moon phases. As far as stated on the cards, I don't really focus on those. I only focus primarily on the message. However, with this card coming up with the new moon eclipse, think of the daylight savings time coming up soon. Okay, so expect powerful change around then related to your progress, whatever your goal is. Okay, whatever your progress is at the point, you're going to see some massive change then, possibly. Okay, in reference to the new moon eclipse. So when the next eclipse comes, okay, that's around daylight savings time. I believe there is a total lunar eclipse around the time of daylight savings time, and I cannot remember when that is. I think it's during the month of November. Okay, I was kind of looking ahead earlier when I was getting ready to start the readings, writing down my notes, and I believe that's when we have it. I'll double check and maybe I'll put it in the description before I post. But nonetheless, let's focus on the message at hand. Okay, will or have you made any progress? Expect powerful change, meaning you will make some major progress in your project. Okay, whether it be self-improvement or something material. Okay, there will be powerful change. Okay, powerful change, like I said, a massive ascension for a lot in the collective. Okay, enlightenment and awakening all in one day. Okay, and that is first quarter moon. Okay, during the first quarter moon. Next, we're going to look at the new moon. Not new moon, full moon. Okay, full moon. Has or is the intention or goal been achieved or being achieved? Meaning, have you completed or achieved your goal? Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, full moon in Taurus. Okay, so could have some Taurus energy around you at that time. Okay, Taurus bulls are practical. Okay, we are logical, we are rational, we really think things through. You need to think things through by the full moon. Okay, whatever your goal is that you're trying to achieve or have not achieved by this time, it's possible that you need to review it again because it may not be practical. Okay, so you may have to take some things out or reduce some things down, okay, depending on what your plan is. Okay, and so by full moon you need to kind of reevaluate that, okay, before the next new moon. Okay, which is on the 27th of August. Okay, so that's the time between full moon on the 11th and of August and August 27th. In between that time, you need to be focusing on whether or not if your plan is practical or not. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. So it could be something that you're not ready to implement yet. You're just, kind of dancing around something. Okay, meaning it doesn't have any traction yet. Okay, it doesn't make sense yet. It's not logical. Okay, it's a dream, meaning it's not solid yet. Okay, meaning that it's more of a want than anything. Okay, so let's look at the bottom of the deck to see what the outcome is. I kind of also want to use this as a precursor for the new moon on the 27th as well. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Okay, very nice energy throughout this whole reading. Okay, I love doing these readings, and I hope you guys really start viewing them and using them to manifest your goals. That is why I do these readings, okay? Manifest what it is that you want in your life, because luck is on your side come the final outcome of everything. And like I said, a precursor to the 27th, which is the next new moon for August, okay? So going into September, you're going to have a lot of luck on your side in reference to doing what you need to do on each phase, reevaluating things. Something may come up for you that maybe at the time of the full moon, something doesn't seem practical or seem achievable or attainable, and luck ends up being on your side before the month is out in August, to where something turns around in your favor, okay? What you thought you couldn't do is possible to be done, okay? So it's just all dependent upon how you move, okay? Mind you, manifesting and whatever I'm, providing to you, information I'm providing to you in these readings is also based on your motivation, okay? You have free will to move as you want to move, okay? If you decide today, oh, I don't feel like trying to plan anything, you don't have to plan anything, okay? But just know what the spiritual consequences are of not doing anything, of putting that thing off that you should be doing, or that you know you should be doing right now, okay? The more you put it off, the more you're pushing your progress back, okay? And that's what I need you to kind of take into consideration, okay? So by all means, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. I hope it has provided you with a little bit of tidbits, okay? If you didn't, if it doesn't resonate, but you got a lesson out of it, that's just fine by me, okay? So with that being said, that's all that I have for you guys in this reading, okay? I am still off. This is just a miniature reading, if you will, before going into the new energy for the signs for the month of August. I will be back doing readings on August 2nd, okay, for a new batch of signs. I'll be putting that out soon as well, so you guys can anticipate knowing what the zodiac lineup is for next week, okay? So until then, collective, peace.